Hey everyone, it's Jay Pylon. I'm back again with another TTM video. This time I've got 10 TTM returns to go through, and we're going to get into them here shortly. But first, I've got a letter from Don Blomdale that came in the mail. Thank you very much. Shout out to Don Blomdale. I appreciate this greatly, no matter what it is. And I'm about to find out. Ooh, excellent. So I'm going to be using this for one of my TTM letters, this Sprite box. I could put a nice letter on this because it's a good piece of cardboard for it. And I'll send this off in a request to one of the players, asking if they could please sign my ball cards. And hopefully they might even sign my Sprite box as well. So thank you so much to Don Blomdale for that. Really appreciate it. And in addition, I got this J Pylon question mark something something card. Let's read the writing there. Thank you very much, Don. And this is a rookie card with an auto on it of Adrian Colbert. Colbert. Very cool. I like this. This is nice. It's from Hit. It's such a cool looking card. Thank you greatly. There we go. All right, now we get into the cards. Thanks again, Don Blomdale, for that awesome card win. All right, so let me see what we got here. Oh, so I got back Jack Perconti. So I'm trying to finish off a collection of his. So this is an excellent card to have. It's 83. Love the little picture on the side. He was a second baseman. Here he is with, this is his minor league card. Push it around to the back so you guys can see. There's his minor league ball card. This is his 83 Flair, his rookie year as well. And his 85 with the Mariners. Bokeh or whatever is that effect that they use, right? Where they blur out the background, the bokeh effect on those cards. I think that's what they call it, right? And here's a custom that I made. 1980s Jack Perconte. There's Fernando Venezuela with him on that rookie card, and Mike, Mike Sisosa? I'm sorry, wrong pronunciation of the name, I'm sure. I have that card as well, but I haven't got it signed. So very cool TTM to start off. I'm glad they have those. I think that'll finish out my card collection. Next up, I got back this Steve Bry ball card. Now in 72, I'm not sure if the other two players are with us still or not. Seems like I remember Bob Gebhard from something. Hal Haydel, I'm not really that familiar with that pitcher. There's on the 75, outfielder for the Pirates and the Twins. Great looking 75, a 79. I don't even recall having these cards. I don't think that these are my cards. I think I don't know. I think Steve Bry may have given me someone else's ball cards and a 74. I think that the first card was the one I sent, but I don't recognize these others. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if he switched out whatever. He needed to save them or something, but I really don't recognize those cards as being the ones that I sent. So I don't know what happened there. If I have your ball cards and you have mine, maybe it all evens out because they're all just from that same period of time, unless you were trying to build a set. Maybe let me know if that's what happened. You know, that's unusual. That's what happens though sometimes. Sometimes the player will send you out there. They'll either replace cards because they want to keep something, or they accidentally send you someone else's cards. Oh, this one got all dinged up. Scott back. Scott Geralt's down at 90 tops. This one took a long time, about 4 or 5 months for these to get back. There he is on the 90 score. Here he is. I think this is close to his rookie year, if not his rookie year, on the 84 Donruss. And here, ta-da, Topps Desert Shield. I'm putting together a collection of those, so I'm going to sleeve that one up and put it into a top loader. Awesome to get these back. And put that out the way because I plan to sleeve it up later. But Scott Geralt's was a pitcher who played for the who did he start off with? The Giants, basically, right? Did he stay with the Giants the whole way, I think? Opening up my next letter, I've got... Oh, good. I got the Mitterwalds back. There's a 76 with the Cubs. He's a catcher. And one of my favorite... Oh, these two are awesome looking pictures, cards of his, too. Here he is with the Twins. Check this one out on a 71. And he signed it real close to his name. I love that card. It's a fantastic. And look at the 75. That's one of my favorite cards ever. Him applying the under the eye, the darkening, so that hopefully it keeps out the sun while he's trying to catch the ball. Man, I love that card. It's so cool. It's a really great. The 75, some of the 75 and the 73s really captured some awesome moments in the history of the game. He was a really good catcher. Always famous for being with the Cubbies. So thank you very much, Mitterwald. Appreciate that. Up next, we got, good. I got John Matlack back. I'm a huge John Matlack fan. Matlack and Jim Lonborg are some of my favorite pitchers from that era. Really good, solid pitchers. My favorite two pitchers being Warren Spahn and Nolan Ryan. But John Matlack and Jim Lonborg always have a special place for me. This is an excellent looking. I love the Senior League cards where it has like this design, like the baseball wood design, like the baseball bat kind of look to it, kind of like the 87. But these look like bases, the little yellow parts around it. Those are really neat. He signed this. This is a thicker card, and this is like I don't know what they put on there. It's, if you touch it though, it's like a glitter or something like that they layered on there. Again, another one of my favorite ball cards, this 75. Some really great images on the 75s. And this is one of my favorite 75 cards. So this is awesome to have that. That'll go in my Matlack collection. And I sent this one because ComC and other sites excuse me, listed this as Matlack's card. But, of course, it's Koosman, like he said. And he was nice enough to put a sticky note so he wasn't ruining the card or anything like that. That just came right off. Number 36 was Koosman, not Mr. 32, John Matlack, who I think was jersey number 32 all the time. But they, on the internet, they have this listed as one of his ball cards, so that's a mistake on what they're having the listing as. So thank you, Mr. Matlack, for those. I don't know what all I sent out to Rick Rickard, if I only sent. So there's the custom that I did. Again, check that out. Bam. Yeah, a lot of the players are signing the back of these customs, especially the older players. And saw it mentioned, I think Hank Rassico mentioned maybe they're signing the back of it because they think the front of it looks too nice to put their signature across. Rick Rickard, thank you so much for your autograph. There he is on a 69 with the Angels. He's got writing on his helmet there. What is that writing? See if we can tell. Won't focus. It's pretty neat. And there he is. He signed it right there very faintly, but it looks cool. On a 71. Boy, that 71 saw better days. So thank you to Rick Reichart. I really appreciate that. There's a lot to keep up with today. He was the outfielder with the White Sox. Oh, we got a letter here. Looks like it's signed. I'm going to read the letter while we present the ball cards. This is coming from Mike Prawley. Okay, so this is a custom that I did. Mike Prawley. Let's read the letter. All right. Dear Jay, I have never seen that Cardinals card before. He's talking about this one. I have signed literally thousands of ball cards over the years. I played with a guy named Randy Bass. Okay, so that's Mr. Baseball that he's talking about when they made that movie with Tom Selleck. The portrayal Tom Selleck did was Mr. Baseball, but it was based off the life of our local hero Randy Bass, who's in Lawton, Oklahoma. And sometimes I see Randy Bass at the post office or at the grocery store, but I haven't been able to approach him just yet with the autograph request. He's usually walking pretty fast paced and stuff like that. So, Mike, back to the letter. Mike Frawley said, I played with a guy named Mr. Randy Bass with the Twins from Lawton, Oklahoma. He was a great guy, and we had a lot of laughs. Take care always, Mike Prawley. So that is an awesome, awesome letter. Thank you, sir. So this is the card that he was talking about. So he didn't indicate whether or not he would like to have a customs made for him to be sent out, but maybe that's something I could do later on down the road. Maybe I'll make a Mike Prawley, Randy Bass dual card to send out to him, and that would be fun. Well, and then when I approach, if I get to approach Randy Bass, maybe I can ask him for his autograph and see if he recalls Mike Prawley and the couple of laughs that they shared. That would be fun too. So 83, 1980, one of my favorite card years, 1980. I love the design of it so much. Reminds me of the 65 a little bit. Here's I don't know what year this is. it's that old Flair and Donruss stuff that looks similar. And there is his minor league card. So thank you very much to pitcher Mike Prawley. The awesome letter, awesome cards, good stuff. Next up, we got a whole bunch of stuff from Larry Colton. Let's check out what Larry Colton's got here for us. Well, this isn't all going to fit in the camera, but we'll make way. Counting Coup. A true story of basketball and honor on the Little Bighorn by Larry Colton. Okay, so Larry Colton, baseball pitcher that also went on to become a baseball writer of books, biographies, and different stories through Warner Books. Here's the back of it. It says, "Hey Jay, read this book." And there's a little bit about it. True story of basketball. So Larry Colton is an accomplished baseball writer who played as a pitcher for the Phillies. Serious on the Don Money card. I think I've seen this card dual signed by someone in the TTM community. And can't recall offhand who it was. But there you have the 69. I do plan to send out to Don Money. I hope that I'm able to get that back signed. Oh, I would love to get that back signed. And there's also going to be some customs that I did. So Larry Colton, he made a book about his time with John Blue Moon Odom and how the two of them became friends and how at first John Odom received, I guess, maybe some discrimination or prejudices from some people, maybe. So I haven't read the book just yet, but I'm thinking that was supposed to be what it was about, and then he was friends with him, and then they were building up on him I think when they were in the minor leagues or something like that. Odom with the A's, of course, as a pitcher, and Colton with the Phillies. This in the back I wrote, so Larry Colton, born June 8, 1942. His MLB debut was May 6, 1968 with the Phillies. Colton signed as a pitcher by the Phillies as an undrafted free agent in 64 after he played college ball at the University of California, where he holds the single-game strikeout record of 19. Colton played for the Phillies in 68. So Colton, coming from that position in college ball, was really highly sought after. And then he met John Odom, and they became good friends. And so if you look across the net, you'll sometimes see Colton and Odom together posing for different pictures. And they also are go to games or something like that as well. So that's custom that I did for him on the 69 rookie stars because he doesn't have his own single cards like that. He has dual cards usually. Dick Thonen signs. There he is on the 68. Larry Colton with Dick Thonen, and I know Dick Thonen signs as well. And there's the 68 custom that I made, which came out pretty decent. And here I've got a John Odom, Larry Colton dual card once again, and I plan to send that out. So all of this is going to be dual cards that I'm sending out in this case. Colton and Odom. Friends, colleagues, cool stories behind it. I'd like to pick up the book sometime in the future and check it out. All right, let's see what else I got back. Oh, I got back Bob Valentine. So Bobby Valentine, and he's got some great pictures of him doing different things out there. One, I think he's hugging like he's hugging one of the mascots. I think he's in some pictures maybe with some various political leaders and stuff like that. I'd really like to send out something else to him. But when I was checking the lists on Bobby Valentine, some people were just getting one per on him. So I just sent out one card so that way I didn't mess up and he refused to sign my stuff. But he went on to do coaching, I believe, and I mean Bobby Valentine, he's got a long history behind him. So I'm happy to get this card back. And 71 rookie stars Dodgers. If you guys that aren't familiar with Bobby Valentine, you can go and look up some of the adventures that he's had in the league over the years and some of the exploits. Beautiful card on the 71. Came out great. I don't know anything about Mike Strahler on there. I'm not quite sure. And let's see what else I got back. Robert Parrish, who signed just one card, the rookie card, and he signed it in silver. So that's Robert Parrish's rookie card when he was with the Warriors. So I do intend maybe around Christmas time or something like that, I'm going to send to him again to get some of his other cards signed for me because I have a few more cards of his to get autographed so I can finish off his collection for myself. So that'll do it for today, guys. I appreciate you for coming through. Take care. God bless. I'll see you around the chats later on.